Welcome to Right Fit Leader, a podcast from Alec Broadfoot and the Hire with Confidence team at VisionSpark. This is where visionaries, entrepreneurs, and leaders learn how to hire leaders, lead better, and build teams that last. Through expert insights, real client stories, and conversations with top leaders, you will hear how we find A players for your business. This is Right Fit Leader.
Hi, Phil. Thank you so much for joining us at the EOS Conference at the VisionSpark booth on the Right Fit Leader podcast. Welcome.
Thanks, Jen.
Excited for you to be here. Why don't you tell our listeners where you're from, what you do, and who you help?
Gosh, that's a pretty loaded question.
Yeah.
So I'm from Annapolis, Maryland, but I'm born and bred in the Philadelphia area. Phil from Philly.
Yep.
And
up my neck of the woods.
Yeah, definitely. I'm an EOS implementer. I also, though, have a company that trains frontline service managers, and that's a whole different story. But yeah, it's way cool.
Awesome. And who are the clients that you work with? Like, what problems are they experiencing when they come to you?
The clients, they're frustrated. They've hit the ceiling. I have owners who they're just. It's what we see in most companies, great entrepreneurial companies. Yeah. We have leadership teams that are just not getting what they want, the owners that are not getting out of their business, and teams that are not getting vision traction are healthy.
Yeah, exactly. And for our listeners, the work that Phil does, he helps you implement the EOS tools, right? So you get the clarity, which leads to the traction, the ultimate dream in the EOS world. Yeah. And not a dream that's unrealized either. So many companies are doing this, right?
And look, this is why I love you guys. I mean, we know that the visionary and integrator duo are the key to the company. The integrator being the glue, that conductor, the one who brings the score of music, that visionary score to life, and can't play the instruments that the integrator's team is. But what you do with that team is just freaking awesome.
Oh, thank you, Phil.
So I don't know if did you pay me to say that?
I don't think I did.
I don't think
Am I supposed to?
I don't think so.
I got to get changed. I also wanted to ask you, because I know you're with leadership teams a lot in those session rooms, working through really hard issues, many of them probably people issues, right? 80% of businesses issues are people issues. So what are some things that you've noticed that causes visionaries to kind of struggle with hiring right fit leaders?
I think it's a bit, one thing I see all the time is that so many times visionaries don't realize truly what a visionary role is. Yes. They think they're giving away their company. They think, all of a sudden the decisions that they were used to making, now the integrators, they don't understand what a BI duo really is. Yeah. That the integrator's there to make their score of music come to life, to be their great number two. And once you get that visionary to get in their best self, to their highest and best use, it's so liberating. But so many times they don't understand that, and that's such a big thing. And then once they do get that, it's the integrator's job really to bring that leadership team together, not the visionary. Yeah. Because it is the integrator's team, is it not, Jen?
Yes, it is. According to the accountability chart, absolutely.
And then the accountability chart doesn't lie.
Yes. Yeah. That's great. And what do you think really could help an integrator to be a right fit leader for a visionary?
Well, one, understanding what their role is. I mean, they're not, they make it happen, but they're not creating the vision. Sometimes I'll see integrators coming in, they're on a power trip and they think it's their company now and they're going to create everything, and and all of a sudden they neuter the visionary, and yuck. I mean, that doesn't work. But when the integrator really understands their true role and is good with that, I mean, that they're excited by that. Great integrators love that. They don't want to be the visionary.
Yes.
They want to be that great conductor of the orchestra, just making it happen, being that glue for the team, making that team the best it can be, making sure they've got the right people in the right seats on that leadership team.
Yeah.
That's magical.
It is. And it's really when you see companies take off, when that relationship gets right?
Yeah.
It's pretty exciting work that you get to do every day in those session rooms.
It's the best. I mean, my best day is in session. When I'm with my great clients and they're doing that great work, there's no greater joy.
That's awesome. So tell our listeners, Phil, if they want to find you, if they're like, I need an EOS implementer and I love what Phil's talking about here, how can they find you or connect with you?
Well, one, if they're in the Baltimore, Washington area and they want to come to a really sweet kick-butt session room,
yeah,
we have that.
I've seen pictures of it. It's
pretty
beautiful.
Yeah, it's wickedly cool. And
yes.
You would think I'm from Boston. But if you're not, I typically don't travel, but I know the whole implementer community. I'm a coach in the community, so
nice.
I'll talk to anybody. And what we want is a right fit. What matters, and that's what's so great about the EOS community is, we have 890 of us, and if I can't come to somebody, I can help them navigate it and find the right fits.
Awesome.
But yeah, if they're in the Baltimore, Washington area, I'd love for them to at least see and experience the session room, and if I'm the right fit, awesome. And if not, we've got some great implementers in the community that are just right fits also.
Great. Can they connect with you on EOS Worldwide's website or through LinkedIn?
LinkedIn, I've got, they can join the 11,000 people that follow me. So that's pretty
awesome.
So you can find me on LinkedIn, Phil Cooper, and or you can go to the implementer site, or you just go to phil.cooper@eosworldwide.com. Pretty easy to remember.
Awesome.
And, I'd be happy to converse.
That's great. And I know there's one more thing coming up in May that your implementer community is working on.
Yeah.
Not a workshop, but what are we calling it?
We can call it a workshop. It's really, and again, you may see this on a podcast pre-May or post-May. So if you see it, every quarter, the Baltimore, Washington EOS implementer community provides an hour, a 2-hour experience for people that want to experience EOS, experience one of the 6 components, vision,
learn more
people,
about it.
data, issues, process, and traction. This one's going to be focused on data.
Okay, great.
And we're going to be doing what we'll call a data workshop. It's not really, and I'll take a sec. The true data workshop is done by Angela Kalmus and Mark Stanley, and it's a full day.
Nice.
We're just giving a taste of it. But even with that, the people that come will leave with actionables and something they can go back the next day and actually use.
Nice.
So we'd love to have you. That one, the May one is in Tyson's, and if you see this after that one has happened, every quarter we have a workshop.
There'll
and
be another one.
We've lots of good stuff, and we'd love to have people join.
Yeah, so to get more information about that, you can connect with Phil on LinkedIn, and he'd be happy to send you the next location. We're moving a little bit around the area of that Baltimore, D.C. area to make it easy and convenient for everybody that lives and works in that area. So I hope our listeners want to join in for that, too.
And Jen is a tireless promoter of making the EOS community great in Baltimore and Washington, so thank you so much for what you do.
Oh, thank you. It's a privilege and an honor. I love being a part of it. So thanks so much for being here today, Phil, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference.
I will. Thank you.
Yep.